Hey there, Steve Dixon here with PianoLessonsOnline.com. Thanks for joining me here for today's tutorial. All right, one of the best things you can do to shortcut your learning process at the piano is to learn common patterns and common chord progressions that you're gonna find in all kinds of different tunes, all right? So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna look at the 1-6-4-5 chord progression. One of the most famous chord progressions in music history. Super useful stuff, all right? So I'm gonna teach you how to play this chord progression, how to identify it in your own music, and I'm also gonna show you some real famous tunes that also feature this chord progression, all right? So this lesson should be a lot of fun. Let's step over the piano and get started learning. Thanks. All right, welcome to the piano. So let's explore the 1-6-4-5 chord progression. Let's learn how to build it so you can start seeing it all over your music. All right, so we're gonna go into the key of C here just to explain to you what's going on. And if we just take a basic C scale, right? C major scale, right? Okay, this is scale degree 1, right? This is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1 again, because C and C, right? So if I build a chord off of every note of this scale, so this would be the 1 chord, because we're building it off of this note. This is the 2 chord, because we're building it off of this note. The 3 chord, because we're building off of this. 4, 5, and here's the 6 chord. All right, and this is the first place that we need to really talk into, okay? So if we're building a 1-6-4-5 chord progression, this is the 1 chord, like I said, and if we count up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we're gonna build the chord off of this 6th note of the scale. So this is our 6th chord. Then we're gonna find a chord off the 4th note of the scale, right? This is the F there, so 1, 2, 3, 4, build a chord off of that. And then we're gonna build another chord off the 5th note of the scale, which is G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, G. Okay, so in the key of C, a 1-6-4-5 chord progression will be 1, which is C, 6, which is A minor, F, which is the 4 chord, and then G, which is the 5. So that's 1-6-4-5. So no matter what key you're in, you're just gonna figure out, okay, well, what's the 1st note of the scale? What's the 6th note of the scale? What's the 4th note of the scale? And then what's the 5th note of the scale? And then build those chords off those bottom notes. All right, now, one more thing to point out here before I actually show you a couple famous melodies that feature this 1-6-4-5 is that the 1 chord, okay, so the 1 chord and the 4 chord and the 5 chord from this 1-6-4-5 chord progression, those are going to be major chords. So no matter what key you're in, it's always going to be major. All right, so 1-4-5 is major. But the 6th chord, okay, so when we figure out what in a new key, doesn't matter where we're at, whatever the 6th note is, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, when we build a chord off of that, that chord's going to be minor. Okay, so 1 is major, 6 is a minor chord, 4 is a major chord, and then 5 is a major chord again. All right, so I hope you're writing some notes on there because that's a very important point. All right, now, here's what we're gonna do here. Let's stay in the key of C for just a second and let's play a tune. Let's play a famous melody. So let's take like the Led Zeppelin tune, Jamaica, okay? How about this one? Etc., etc. Okay, so all I was doing in my left hand was C, the 1 chord. So A minor, the 6th chord, right? Right, and then F chord, the 4 chord, and then 5 chord, and then it repeats from there. All right, so that's one famous melody that happens with 1-6-4-5, and there's so many great songs that feature this. Let's go into another key now, okay? Let's go into, I guess, more of the jazz, slightly popular realm, and let's kind of think Bobby Darin here, right? So now we're going to go into the key of F and do Beyond the C. All right, so let's quickly work out the chord progression in the key of F. All right, so here's our F scale. Scale degree 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1 again. So here's going to be our 1 chord, right? We're building off of 1. Our 6th chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to build a chord off of this 6 here. Okay, remember how I said the 6 is going to be minor? So So I didn't play it as D major, I'm playing it as D minor here. So we have one chord is F major, sixth chord is D minor in the key of F, right? Our four chord, 1, 2, 3, 4, is going to be B flat, so B flat major, and then our five chord is going to be a C major because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, C major. And again, 1, 4, 5 are major, 6 is minor. So let's listen to Beyond the Sea in the key of F. Six, 4, 5. Okay, so 1, 6, 4, 5. All right, that's one more example. Let's do one more example. Let's do Stand By Me. All right, and Stand By Me is originally in the key of A. So this will give us a good opportunity to explore this pattern in a new key. So let's take an A major scale. Scale degree 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 1 again, right? So here's our 1 chord. It's going to be major, right? Now we need a 6 chord next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is my 6th scale degree. Remember I said it's going to be minor? So here's an F sharp minor chord. We're building it off of the 6. All right. Now we need a 4 chord next. It's going to be major. 1, 2, 3, 4. D major here. Right, D major, 4 chord major, and then our 5 chord, which is built off of this E note, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is going to be E major. Okay, so 1, 6, 4, 5. So let's listen to Stand By Me now in the key of A using 1, 6, 4, 5. Just there's our 6. There's the 4, here's the 5, back to the 1, and then it would repeat from there, right? So there we go. 3 famous melodies. We could sit here for 90 hours straight and fill up the internet with 1, 6, 4, 5 explanations, right? So, but what I would suggest you do is see if you can grab a couple of those melodies just like I demonstrated. See if you can work a few of those out in a few different keys, right? Practice identifying 1, 6, 4, 5 in your own music. And like I said, it's in a million different places, right? And then really just get a grasp of this concept of 1 being major, 6 being minor, 4 being major, and 5 being major again. All right, so enjoy learning this pattern. It's a great one. It's really gonna help simplify your music going forward. All right, thank you so much for watching. And for further training and resources to learn more about piano and to help you become a better player, please visit PianoLessonsOnline.com. We would love to help you play and grow and share music with you further. All right, thanks for watching, and I will see you at PianoLessonsOnline.com.